Wanted to escape for a weekend getaway to a winery? Well, you know, you don't have to go to California or New York to do that.
There are plenty right here near D.C., but you don't have to try one at a time. You can get a taste of all of them this weekend. Holly's at the first D.C. Wine Country Food and Wine Festival. Holly, sounds great.
I know. I got the choice assignment today, didn't I? You know, I know there's a lot of food and wine festivals in our area, but this one is special. It's a little different. It's truly going to be an experience if you come out and be a part of it, and it's being put on by the Virginia Food and Wine Foundation. Mary Watson-DeLoder, one of my favorite sommeliers of all time, is with this event. One of the reasons why it's going to be so good, and she joins me this morning. Good morning. It's good to see you.
Thank you, Holly. Good morning to you, too.
Well, so let's talk about why you guys decided to put on this event and what's really going to make it different than other food and wine festivals.
We wanted to really focus on Loudoun County itself because Loudoun County has more wineries than any other county in Virginia right now. And we wanted it to be a little bit different kind of festival where food was involved, and it was more of, I think more sophisticated, more informative as well.
It kind of goes with the setting. I mean, when you just look at, we're at Chrysalis Vineyards here this morning, which is a wonderful vineyard and one of the 20 that's going to be featured. It's such an amazing setting, and so you're in this setting, though the event's not going to happen here at Chrysalis. It's going to happen at Whitehall Manor, right?
Whitehall Manor in Bluemont.
And, but you guys are going to have dinners. You can get different types of dinners, right?
Yep.
To pair with your wine, but also the key here is that you actually are going to have limited ticket sales.
Yes.
Because a lot of times you go to these food and wine festivals, it's just like a deluge of people, and it's hard to, so this really, you're hoping for the person to walk away, like what you said, not only the wonderful experience, but a little bit of more knowledge about Loudoun County wineries.
Yep, that's exactly right.
And what is it that people need to remember about Loudoun County wine?
Well, first of all, we're the closest of any of the wine areas in Virginia to Washington, D.C.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very close without people really realizing how close it is.
Because you feel like you're so far away when you're out here. But what about the wine specifically in terms of Virginia wine?
Well, there are enormous variations in the climate and the terrain and the soil here so that you can grow almost any grapes here.
And it's good quality stuff. You know, people get caught up in the fact that they have to have something from California or they have to have a French wine or whatever, and we have really good stuff right here. And I can't think of anything that goes better with wine than chocolate.
Well, there you go.
And that's where Wilhelm Wanders comes in. He is with Chocolaterie Wanders, and he's going to be a part of the event this weekend.
That's right.
And so tell me a little bit about Chocolaterie Wanders first.
Mm-hmm. We started about 3 years ago in Manassas, Virginia. Mm-hmm. It's just me and my wife, family history.
And you're still married?
We're still married.
Good. Okay.
We have a baby.
Successful venture.
Yep. And yeah, we are getting pretty popular and make more and more and supply lots of wineries in Loudoun and Prince William with chocolate.
So let's do a little pairing here, and you guys talk about, first of all, why wine and chocolate go so well together.
Well, there are a lot of different flavors in the wines, especially in the reds that you'll see in descriptions that it's a cocoa, a chocolate, a mocha, those kind of flavors that are inherent in some of these red wines especially.
So let's try one. What's a pairing we should do?
Sure. We should do the Sarah's Patio Red with our cherry blossom confection.
Okay.
And before you start to eat that, let me pour you a little bit. So
do you do the wine first and the chocolate?
Yep. Take a sip of
and
wine
why
first.
is that?
Well, you don't know how it's reacting with anything you're eating. You should always taste your wine first, so you have a baseline for that wine, and then you'll know how it changes once you taste it again.
That's good. Now let me take a bite of this. It definitely complements each other. Now, why did you pair those two together? Like, what was it about it that made that the perfect match?
They work well together. The fruitiness of the Sarah's Patio Red, and there's Manjari chocolate from Madagascar in there.
Oh, really?
And that chocolate has red fruit flavors to it too, so the cherry plays on the fruit flavors of the Sarah's Patio Red.
Well, see, now that I have all that knowledge, I think I have to try again. Hold on. I think they could have a good marriage too, those two, for a while. Here's what you need to know about the event this weekend. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. MyFoxDC.com is our website. We have a link to their website for the DC Wine Country Food and Wine Festival, the first one of its kind. It's 3 hours each night. You do have to get your tickets in advance online so they know how many people are coming, because remember, it's a limited special event. It is special for us to be here at Chrysalis, and coming up in our next hour, we're actually going to talk to the owner about why she thinks this event is a good idea, and then we're also going to go into their blending room and see how they come up with all of their award-winning wines. Back to you guys.
Sounds like a good plan. Holly, thanks so much.